Introducing the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'5" forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson. 7'1" center, number 25, Jakob Poeltl. 6'4" guard, number 4, Dirk Nowitzki. 6'8", at forward, number 30, Young. At guard, 6'4", number 5, Murray. Another round of applause for your San Antonio Spurs.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. Think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Andre Drummond.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for San Antonio, the guard pair, Murray and White.
Here we go.
Young out there with Johnson. And it's Poeltl in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangements. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in NBA history.
Embiid, no good. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. The kick out to Young. Back to Murray. Young sets a screen for Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Still Spurs ball.
So it's the Spurs now. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. 7-foot shot. Murray, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from Joel Embiid. The pass to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got the opening basket of the game for the Spurs.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Curry passes to Harris. And here is Simmons. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
And White kicks to Murray. Hurdle with a screen on Simmons. Murray against Simmons. Hurdle trying to get open. And Simmons with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Curry passes to Harris. Here's Simmons. For Murray. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Tobias Harris. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray against Simmons. Murray left side. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's White missing. Philadelphia leading by 5. Simmons looking it over. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Harris. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Bertle sets the pick for Murray. Over Simmons. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Harris. Outside Curry. Embiid inside. Johnson's there. Yep, that one goes.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Your Spurs squad.
Fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You take a look at the 76ers. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And right now for the 76ers, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
About time he got one to fall there before that 6th straight misses to start this.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Throw good, Murray.
And as we've seen at the defensive end, Murray can rack up a lot of steals.
Greg, the reason why we know this: long arms, quick hands, and once he picks it, he's off to the races. A tremendous open court player.
Embiid, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Johnson, guarded by Harris. Simmons against Young. A three. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Second chance shot. Embiid's shot is good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ben Simmons.
And for Pirtle, the stats don't tell the whole story. Steve, he just does whatever he can to help his team.
He's a good screener, solid defender, runs the floor, and you can't teach his size.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Young. Doug McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Derek White. And Walker subbed in for Murray. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Korkmaz, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Drummond. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Vassell. Screen by Pirtle. Offensive rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. The pass to Maxey. Drummond in the post. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. And that's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And he's good on the second.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Outside, Walker. At the top of the key, McDermott. And the three off target. The 76ers leading by 7. And here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 18 points. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McDermott sets a screen. Vassell, the pass to McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Feeds it to Forbes. And a missed layup. The 76ers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Eubanks grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Walker nails both of them. 1:52 left to play in the first. Passes it to Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
And Embiid drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Primo, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Primo. And the pass to Eubanks. Back to Forbes. Over Maxey. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Korkmaz. Drummond with it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 5th, Joel Embiid.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Korkmaz. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 5. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Vassell, defended by Thibault, to the wing right side. And here's Forbes from the arc. Here's Eubanks. Lays it up off the glass.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Rebound, San Antonio, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Launches it. That shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers ahead, up 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Young is out there with Johnson. Then there's Derek White. And it's Primo in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. White finds Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. And so Young nails them both.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Now here's Drummond. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Clippers. And Drummond throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Primo, the pass to Young. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Primo, guarded by Kerr. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bertles checked in. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The 76ers leading by 3. Harris passes to Simmons. Green against Johnson. Pass to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
There are guys Drummond's size, but not many move or adjust as well as he does against aggressive defense.
Right the pass to Walker. Green against Johnson. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. Young, a screen on Curry. And it's Walker penetrating, and it's in there.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Simmons passes to Harris. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Pirtle with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. And there's the feed to White. Outside, Walker. Young, a screen on Drummond. Johnson dishes to Walker. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 3.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And White kicks to Young. Johnson against Green. And stolen by Simmons. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. And Pirtle sends it back. Johnson finds Young. Pirtle, high post. Working on Drummond. Walker the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Simmons. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. Passes to Harris. Drummond with a screen on Young. 6 on the shot clock. Harris. Ejected by Young. And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Tobias Harris. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, we'll do coming on in the court. Come on and get loud for your first squad.
San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Perk. Doug McDermott comes in for Young. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And Maxey's subbed in for Harris. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Walker. Murray outside. Back to Walker. There's the pick. It's over Embiid. They grab their own miss. Eubanks lays it up and banks it in. Eubanks got his second bucket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And taken away by Johnson. The pass to Eubanks. Now the dish to Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for Walker. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Curry. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Back to Simmons. Outside, Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got 6.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Murray right side. Inside. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McDermott.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer by Embiid. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for Philadelphia.
They've been very good in the low post, and they are likely to continue to pound it down low, unless the defense can slow that approach down.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And he's good on the first of 3. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Spurs trail by 6. There's the screen. Here's Murray. It's sent back down by Simmons.
an excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. Here's Embiid. Nails the baby hook. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
T-shirt time. Fans, your Spurs hot squad. Your Spurs squad.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Murray. Averaging 17 points per game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
Now here's McDermott, guarded by Simmons. Back to Murray. Five to shoot. Over to the left wing. For 3, Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Outside, Simmons. Embiid with it. 10 points for him. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey.
2 minutes
Over
remaining in the
Murray.
first half. 2 minutes.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 12.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Murray, the pass to Eubanks. Dishes it to McDermott. 1:37 left in the first half. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now, here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Embiid's shot is good. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded close. Tough night continues. Shooting a woeful 1 for 9. Embiid with a screen on Murray. Maxey passes to Embiid. And that one goes long. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Looking to get back on track here. Can't capitalize inside.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Yes, that goes in. Simmons got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Here's Murray, and Feibel sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Coming on to the floor for the 76ers.
Passes it to Forbes. Here's Primo. Back to Forbes. Three-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so we conclude the first half. 76ers lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And you talk about dunk contests, some great performances throughout the years. Shaq, whose did you prefer? Kenny's or mine, you know, the elevator, Ernie Johnson?
Oh boy, here we go.
Ernie, don't ask me about the dunk contest. You can ask me about game dunks, putting fools through the rims, elbow sandwiches. Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
Care for some barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken, I like.
What do you prefer on your elbow sandwiches?
I'll take some barbecue.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this lead.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Simmons passes to Green. He feeds it to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle.
76ers ball.
And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Bulls, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Hung outside. Simmons against Murray. It's sent back down by Simmons. Curry against Johnson. Curry dishes to Simmons. Kicks it to Harris. Now the pass to Simmons. over Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
At the line for the 76ers.
And give him credit. Simmons struggled at the line when he entered the league, but Ben's really improved his foul shooting.
No good on that one.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
He hits the second from the line. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Murray. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Green. Simmons inside. Defended by Pirtle. That one, no good. Johnson finds Murray. Young, a screen on Green. Here's Murray. And Embiid with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Harris. Ejected by Young. Pass to Murray. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Johnson outside for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Philadelphia leading by 10. Green inside the 3-point line. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. White looking around. He kicks to Murray. Pirtle sets the pick for Murray. He dishes it to Pirtle. The kick out to Young. 2 on the clock. They get it back.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Pirtle. Off the left rim and out. Spurs trail by 8. Young passes to Murray. White against Harris. Passes it to Young. Goes back up. And Embiid with the block. And they get it back. Young, a screen on Curry. Here's Murray. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Murray's got 5 points so far. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Come on and get loud for your Spurs Light Squad.
some changes. McDermott's checked in for Jakob Poeltl, and Walker subbed in for Murray. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Green kicks to Simmons. And there's the pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the 76ers again can't hit it.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And stolen by Drummond. Harris passes to Green. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Shoots over White. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Spurs trailed by 6. Now this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong.
Now here's White. 5 on the clock. McDermott passes to Young. From deep, Johnson. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 6. Harris kicks to Simmons. Pass to Drummond. Over McDermott. Off the mark, and the drought continues. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now White still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Johnson, good.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Passes to Drummond. Simmons inside. White's there. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Young sets a screen for Johnson. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Rejected by Walker. It's White on the wing. And stolen by Simmons. Curry wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got his first basket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Korkmaz comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McDermott sets a screen. The baseline J. Vassell, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Korkmaz. There's the pass to Thybulle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. And that one comes up a bit short.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over McDermott. And it's Drummond missing.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
McDermott with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Now here's McDermott. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Doug McDermott.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson.
Philadelphia leading by 5. And here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Harris. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Primo, off with the layup. Now, here's Maxey. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Harris misses.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards. He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 1:04 left to play in the third. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Vassell. Harris against Johnson. Pass to Primo. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in.
76ers substitution. Joel Embiid.
On defense, the 76ers, they've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Forbes. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The 76ers leading by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Drummond with the jam.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Here's Primo. No points in the game yet for him. 11 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. The shot misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't hit many looks better from that range.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing, guys, you have to do. End quarter strong.
And, you know, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations. Let's see if they can do that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Murray and Walker are the guards. Pirtle is out there with Young, and it's Vassell in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Walker. Young outside. Here's Murray. The shot from the low post is good.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Embiid with a screen on Pirtle. Outside Curry. The pass to Embiid. Feeds it to Simmons. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Given Murray's slight frame, you think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Embiid with a screen on Murray. Kicks to Embiid. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers.
First team foul. 76ers substitution. Danny Green.
First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Curry. Shot clock at 6 to the right side. Fade away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the 76ers lead by 9. Walker with it. Murray outside. The feed now to Walker. And stolen by Simmons. It's Curry outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Walker the pass to Murray. Rejection by Embiid.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now Walker, Young outside. Pass to Murray. Over Maxey. Murray, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Murray. Count that one.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Takes the 3. Murray, no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Pass to Simmons. And here is Green. Embiid kicks to Green. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Young outside. Passes it to Murray. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by Murray.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell, and it's White in for Walker. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. White with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. White against Curry. Young outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Young. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Murray. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. There's a check-in for Maxey.
San Antonio ball. 76er substitution. Tobias Harris.
Spurs trail by 10. Outside, White. He kicks to Young. Here's Murray. It's sent back down by Simmons. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And Philadelphia has possession. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The pass to Embiid. Pirtle with the steal. Murray dishes to Young. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Embiid. The dish to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. With the fadeaway. San Antonio with the rebound. Young's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
At the line for San Antonio, Derek White. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White.
He was barely recruited out of high school. Derek White's story is inspiring. He's someone that never gave up on his dream.
Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. And both free throws good for White. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 4. sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Pass to Harris. Drummond with a screen on Young. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
And stolen by Simmons. Harris drives in. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Assist goes to
Simmons got 5 assists tonight. Murray outside. Takes the 13-footer, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Curry passes to Green. Kicks to Simmons. On the way, Harris passes it to Drummond. Over Young. Ejected by Young. Murray outside. White finds Murray. Over Harris. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The 76ers leading by 8. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Pirtle sets the pick for Murray. Back to Young. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Murray. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Philadelphia ball.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
The 76ers leading by 8. Harris looking it over. Drummond with a screen on Young. Harris with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Harris passes to Drummond. Over Young. That one a little long. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. Simmons against Murray. Dishes to Pirtle. It's White on the wing. On the clock. Here's Young. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Drummond with a screen on Murray. Outside, Green. He's off on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Johnson kicks to Murray. Young, a screen on Simmons. Here's Murray, and it's sent back by Drummond. Simmons against Murray. Outside, Simmons. Green finds Simmons. Drummond working against Pirtle. Shot from 16. Pirtle with the block.
7 violation. San Antonio.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Timeout Spurs.
They're trailing by 8. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, your Spurs Hype Squad.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Takes it off the glass.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
On the wing, Johnson lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Curry passes it to Simmons. So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win, a quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good, and that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.